Okay, boys and girls, this is video number 2, and this one is going to show you some previous art projects that I've done in my life with found materials. And then your challenge is to take the materials that you found, that I hope you collected, and make an art project and share it with me. Thanks. Okay, so this is a project I did with beads and some scraps of yarn. So that's one found material project. Here's another project that I did. It's like 3 sculptures. Let me fix this one. And I used these little plastic things that I got from a package of material. And then that's some wire for necklace. These are the arms, bead, just a stick. That's a lid upside down that I covered with some copper foil, and that's a CD disc. So I made 3 little creatures, all different, and I had a poem with them, but I don't know where my poem is, so I'll kind of pull back so you can see the project. Then I really like crushed paper sometimes, so I made this big crushed paper kind of flower, I guess. And if you look at it close up, I really made some of the creases sharper to make it more interesting. So I just pinched them and bent them, and then in the middle I used tissue paper to soften it up so that it had some harder paper and softer contrast. So another found material project. Okay, so this is an art project I did from just discarded paper, and I did some paper folding. I made a kind of a circular shape, and it's a self-portrait. It says, "Under my hat you'll find," and that was just some folding like origami, and I made a little hat out of it. It says, "Underneath my hat you'll find." I make my own makeup. I demonstrated karate in 11th grade. I am from High Ceilings and Raw Food, from kombucha, and from Frank Lloyd Wright Studios. I love lavender. I'm from freesia and bergamot. I love pierogies and dumplings. My grandma's name was Podolsky. I work hard and I keep clean. I am against conformity. I like originality. And it says this is a collage of self-portrait, I am poem, hobbies, past, present, activities, words, many words related to who I am. And I did that last June, no, 2 Junes ago. On this piece of art, I picked up 2 scraps out of a wastebasket. They were both paper towels. And one of them I made a black and white picture of a landscape, and the other one I found had kind of rainbow art on the paper towel, so I made a rainbow landscape. This was a bag I did, and I taught an art project called What's Your Bag? And I put, I'm a teacher, I'm always learning and seeking information, I'm curious, I love to cook, I'm always on the go, and I love multicultural experiences. I like going to things like Pacific Islander dinners. I like to go to African American presentations and dances. I like to go to Korean festivals. I like to go all kinds of places that are multicultural. That's just been always part of my life. This is an art project I did when I found a bunch of scraps of tissue paper. I made a forest all along the top, and then in the middle, this rounded thing is a sweat lodge, because I studied with a Native American lady and went in a sweat lodge, and we had to put our blankets all over the sweat lodge, and then we had to tie this rope that was made out of all the bandanas tied together of all the people that had ever been in her sweat lodge. And then you could lift this up and you could see the hot coals of the fire in the sweat lodge. And the people sat all around it, and I was one of them. So that's just from scraps.
Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the projects that I created, and I hope you'll send me a copy of yours by taking some photos and sharing them on Canvas if you're in grades 6 through 8. And if you're in K through 5, I hope you'll post them on Artsonia. And the code for Artsonia is TJDR-JCMR. So I hope to see your work on Artsonia, and I hope you enjoyed this found materials video and that you'll enjoy Miss Tiny's that I'm going to share next.